Yeah, I got my hair cut, digging that Nick Cannon mohawk style. But we're not here to talk about hair, so anyway. Hello everybody, this is Darshean Rhett, aka Rhettmaster96, here with, you guessed it, Vines. And some other news, but mostly Vines. I have a good deal of stuff to talk with you about, but first, I'm going to learn from my previous mistakes and to get straight to the good stuff instead of boring you to death. So here is my personal collection of Vines for this year. Enjoy. Studying for calculus. What is this mockery? When you know you can't dance, but still try anyway. When you have an English essay due tomorrow, but you haven't finished it yet. Crap. Procrastination at its finest. Hey, I finished early. Like a boss. Trying to kill a fly. Alright, fly, got you now. Where'd it go? That smart kid math. 90 times the square root of pi. 159.5. Yeah, right. Pokemon. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen before in my life. It's not watermelon, but pink lemonade. New versus classic. This game is epic. It's so beautiful. How Thanksgiving goes down. Hey, how you doing? Public Wi-Fi on the laptop with a bad battery. I just gotta finish this download. Thinking of a Vine idea. This is hard. Choosing the wrong option in a video game. When you're home alone, nobody can tell you how loud you can sing. Treasure, that is what you are. When you're home alone, but you can't cook. Yield. The heck is yield? Hot Pockets. When cartoon fans watch animated movies, people be like, interesting tool over that. I be like, swag. My God is awesome. He can move mountains. Losing your save data in Pokemon. Those were my best and only Vines of 2014. Except for one, because my mom would have had me by the throat if I put her online to sleep. Or just online at all. The Vine was me saying, when your mom stays up to make sure you finish your homework, then showed her asleep, snoring, then back to me raising an eyebrow. I thought it was pretty funny, but not funny enough to get that backhand. Slap to the face. I'm kidding, I would just get the berating of a lifetime. But either way, I hope you enjoyed all the ones that I did show. Tell me which ones you like best in the comments below, and why. Now that I have your attention, about this other news and good deal of stuff I have to talk to you about. For starters, this obviously isn't the part 2 of the Hey YouTube I'm Not Dead video I put up a month ago. This video's purpose was to give you all something to be entertained with while I work on said part 2. My Vine seemed like the best finished thing to show you. Also give me the opportunity to jump on the Vine scene, even if I am a little late. Think of it like filler in an anime. I know some people hate filler, but hey, at least it's Vines, so you're not completely suffering. So where does this leave Hey YouTube, I'm Not Dead Part 2 exactly? I'm glad you asked. Well, I decided to push the video back even further and combine it with the updates video to make one big absent/channel updates video. That should give me plenty of time to get stuff straight with that. Given I don't procrastinate, that is. As I mentioned in the last video, I'm starting college soon. More specifically, on August 25th. Even more specifically, Monday. Besides the reasons I've already addressed, I decided to upload this video because I did kind of promise to give you all the updates video before I started school. But seeing as how that day is right there at this point, that would be impossible. So that's where this treat came along. I even had an idea of making a small vlog mini-series leading into my college life titled Countdown to College. The basis of the name coming from Some Call Me Johnny's Countdown to Generations. But that would also be impossible to make because, again, the 25th is literally right around the corner. Maybe if I had worked diligently since the last video, I could have had a crack at making the series and or the updates video a reality. But over the month that I spent after my last video, I haven't been the most focused person in the world. I've been playing Pokemon Sapphire for the first time, to prepare for the remakes coming out in November, catching up in The Legend of Korra, patiently waiting for the newest Alpha and Omega adventure to release by watching the previous ones, surfing the web, playing video games in general, attended a bros night filled with hilarity and video games, notably Mario Party 4, Mario Kart Wii, Super Mario Strikers, and Smash Bros. Project M, with my best friends before we went all our separate college ways, and making my final preparations to enter my college life. Actually, that last region should be a pretty legit one, but oh well. What isn't done at this point just isn't done. But I promise I will get to the absent/channel updates vid once college kicks in. Maybe that's just the motivation I need to get back in that working mood to help myself academically and personally. I'll probably even still make some of those vlogs once I get into the groove of things. But moving on. I've gotta say, this past week has been pretty strange for me. Just a little. I say that because school for my district just got back in session on the previous Monday, and waking up like I usually would over a break, like 11 a.m. or later, and hearing the bus pass by my house in the afternoons without me getting off of it, felt, in a word, weird. I still can't believe that I've graduated high school, and will never get that thrilling feeling of trying to reintroduce myself going into a new grade, and catching naps on the school bus in the mornings. But even if I don't believe it, it's happened. And so much else has happened too. Like turning 18, for example. But I won't get into all of that right now. That's what the next part of the MIA vid is for. But college though, that's a whole different ballgame than high school. I've had a bit of college experience because I was enrolled in dual credit classes with Trident during my senior year. Being able to actually be away from Woodland for just an hour for each of these classes every day was just so freeing. No one's always down your neck about everything. You can actually walk out at any time to go to the restroom instead of having to ask. So there is no stupid restroom time policy. And one of the professors was actually cool with us eating and or drinking in the classroom as long as we weren't a huge distraction. Hopefully Trident Tech will be exactly like this and more. I aced all 4 classes that I took with Trident. And while I'm not saying it's going to be easy, it's college. I feel it might be easier than high school because of how unrestricted everything is. This is a whole new level of education, and nothing should be underestimated. So I'm going to be on my toes and ready to learn. Ready to learn everything about the wonderful world of animation. From the history of drawing, basic drawing and design, to sequential drawing, then working with the best Adobe and 3D animation software on the market. And in real studio environments. It's gonna be, in the word of Poe, awesome! I also want to do something with voice acting, but I don't have very much direction on where to go to get involved in that, sadly. Right now, I guess I can just rely on my dub of Super Mario Bros. Heroes of the Stars to get my voice acting out there. But to get even more into the field, maybe some of you faithful viewers can give me a lead. Well, as you can plainly see, I'm pretty pumped about college. I gotta admit, it's actually been pretty boring just being at home. That's part of the reason why I felt so awkward being home when that big yellow bus passed by my house every day. But that boringness is coming to an abrupt end because countdown complete. College classes for me begin first thing in the morning. And boy am I excited as ever to get into this new world. To be in classes with people who understand my passion of creating life and my genuine love for animated movies. Maybe I'll even make some friends. But I know I ain't gonna make friends at an alarm clock in the morning though. Freaking 7 o'clock in the morning. Beat traffic to Charleston. Not much has changed. Just so much to think about and be prepared for all at once. It's just so surreal. It feels like only yesterday that I was starting high school, and now I'm in the real world furthering my education. I grew up so fast. Had to do it. I think now is the time for some philosophy. High school graduation is only the preface of my life. My real chaptered adventure has yet to begin. I came up with that line in a poem for my creative writing class senior year. I think it really sticks. But that's for you guys to decide. With all that said, I think I'm done here. Next time you see me, I'll be telling you what's gone down in my life since 2012. These are MIA updates. And laying down the details for my channel updates for revamped and new content. Maybe. I might upload 1 or 2 more filler videos before I get to this. But get pumped regardless, just like how I'm pumped for school. Turn down for what? Okay, I'm embarrassing myself. Wish me luck for my first day of college in the morning. Something tells me that I'm really gonna enjoy it. I mean, seriously, you can't just read your syllabus for 2 hours. We're gonna be doing something. This is Darshean Rhett, aka Rhettmaster96, signing out. Be sure to like this video, share it, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please do me a big favor and subscribe. Seeing that subscriber count go up really does do me good, and will hopefully get me out of this procrastination rut, and will actually give me the inspiration to actually start uploading more frequently. But still no promises. See you next time, and God bless. I say that because school from my district got, one of the prep, it's college. Then working with, awesome! Wait, college classes, I grew up so fast. Huh?